Season with salt. But do you know when to do it? Because yes, it does matter, and it changes both flavor and texture. When you first add salt, it pulls out the water from the food. Then over time, the salty water gets absorbed back in. That's how you season the inside of food. So here's how the timing works. If you salt well before cooking and wait about 30 minutes or more, the water gets pulled back inside and the surface has enough time to dry. That gives you seasoning throughout your food. Then there's the bad middle, or what I call salt purgatory. That's when you cook after letting it rest for only 5 or 20 minutes after salting. The surface is still wet and the salt hasn't gone back in yet. And you get worst of both worlds, poor browning and not much flavor inside. If you salt right before cooking, the surface stays dry so you get better browning, but the inside doesn't get much seasoning, but at least the salt is incorporated. And the final option is you can salt after cooking. This way you get the best crust because no moisture has been pulled out, but if you do this, all the salt stays on the outside of the food and isn't really incorporated. To test this, today I made potatoes. Half I salted early and half I salted after the oven. The early salted ones tasted more flavored inside, and the late salted ones were crispy on the outside, but more bland in the middle. So here's when you'd actually use this. Salt early for things like roast potatoes, chicken, pork, when you want the flavor all the way through. Salt after for things like fries, chips, fried food, when you want maximum crispiness. So most of the time it's a trade-off, flavor inside or crust outside, unless you want to salt early and wait, then you get a bit of both. And that's how you time your salt.